Welcome, Armchair Generals, Weekend Warriors, and Saturday Soldiers alike. This is Austin, Texas listeners, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2, Emperor Edition. Now, how do I put this politely? I'm about to get fucked. There's a massive Suebi army besieging Medellin here, who will come down and kick my ass. These guys will help them. I'm suffering from, I played through a bit of this, I'm suffering from desertion.
We hunger for battle. Call this a garrison.
And so what I'm going to actually do
At your command.
demolish that. Basically just completely get rid of their infrastructure here and pull my men back to Armenium. I'm going to be raising another army for lap 3 of legacy troops just so I can secure my northern border. I'm no longer at war with the Ardrea, the RDAI, however you want to fucking pronounce that. So I did play through a bit of this yesterday. I tried to record for you guys.
Your orders.
I really did, but
Ships to port.
I've actually been really, like I said, I was really sick for about 2-3 weeks. I honestly don't know how long it's passed since I last recorded. I hope you all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year, by the way. But it's ironic. I felt really shitty on Monday, and actually I'm working a new 36-hour-a-week roster starting this week yesterday, so I'm actually feeling better now after having done a 6-hour week, well, a 6-hour week, a 6-day week effectively, even though the week broke on Sunday. So there's that. If I don't, again, like I said, if I don't sound too enthusiastic, I'm just really sore and really tired. I'd also like to apologise to you for before anything else progresses. I really owe it to you guys, if you're going to watch these videos, to be more on top of recording and uploading them. Sorry, I don't even know why I clicked that button. And I am really going to start kicking my ass about this. I'm going to do a Let's review of old games, indie games, new games. I'm going to do a Let's retro of once a week. I'm also going to, I'm going to upload one video a week of just kind of a sit-down session of old video games that I feel should be toted and talked about. And I'm also thinking of starting up doing an animated series, so I'm going to learn how to do all that. But one of the things that I do want to ask you guys is, would you be interested in a weekly news satire show, kind of like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart? Now, I understand that that kind of show is usually rather inflammatory in its satire, but would you guys watch that? Because it's going to be a pretty heavy investment on my part to get a camera, and probably going to need a green screen as well, so I can project, or not project, but kind of do like picture-in-picture windows of images and video for you guys, well, for the viewers. So those are just a couple of things I'd like you to keep in mind. I also probably, starting next week, I'm going to start writing out a little bit of a script on things I want to talk about, just so I don't and ah so much and things make more sense. Now, I also might be biting off a bit more than I can chew with all this, given that I Also, like I said,
Be welcome, but may Athena strike us all dumb if we...
going to be working 36 hours a week.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
That being said, I'm here to extort the barbarians of their money.
Come, let me hear your talk. You have spoken fairly, and I can act.
Yeah, don't care. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. I do.
Well met, friend.
Yes, although you should
Sit and let your words move me to anger or agree. Yup.
So now, Roman trade routes extend all the way to... Oh. Fuck is happening? Is that a civil war? Oh no. Pilus versus the Tribali. Yeah, that should be Macedon. I am going to get rid of this fleet if I can.
Fleet reporting.
No, I can't. I can't disband a general unit. So yeah, I also have the foreknowledge that Carthage in like 3 turns will declare war on me. And like I said, I'm getting these guys
At your
out
command.
as fast as I physically can. Because,
Call this a garrison.
yeah, that is going to just come down on me like a fucking cannonball on fire. I mean, I could have gotten the Ligurians trade. So, without further ado, and knowing full well that I'll be earning in about 2 turns roughly about 14 food surplus, with which I can feed my soon-to-be very large army. I just have to make sure that the province of Roma is on food and services, sorry, bread and services, and also those guys did run away last time. But like I said, there is an enormous army that is just going to stomp on my third legion, and honestly, losing an entire legion. Oh, holy shit! That was an insurrection. That wasn't war. What?
To
So
your
I
duties,
completely
men.
overreacted to what was, let's be honest, false impression. Because that has totally never happened in the history of the world. But like I said,
Your orders. Row faster, you slugabeds.
like I said, Carthage is going to declare on me, probably this turn, maybe next turn. So I want to get to Corrales and start.
We hunger for battle.
I want to get to Carthage and have them, sorry, to Tylus and have them Jesus, what's the fucking word I'm looking for here? Build up, recover their losses. Also, sorry, I kind of...
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering. What do we gain from this, friends? Your coins have your ugly-faced rulers on them. None of my people want them in their purses.
That was a message from SKS on something I was like speaking to him like 30 minutes ago. Am I at peace with them? No, I'm not at peace with them.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting. My ends...
Like I said, the Suebi are going to fuck me.
Commander.
Of course, that might now that that's not being held by Shinua or the Legionaries. Let me just see if they're at war with them. Ooh, they're at war with Suebi.
You are welcome, although my... All praise...
Fucking offer. Would you like it, whore? Yeah, these temples are really... They're great for research, public order, wealth. But at the same time, they take so much food that it's not worth it. And I'm currently bred in circuses, that's good. Look at that, look at how my food just plummeted magically. Just making sure that I have nothing I can properly upgrade. Now what I'm going to research is cohort organization. This is what can be considered the Marian reforms. This reorganizes the army so that units like the Hastati, the Principe, and I know I'm butchering those, are... Yeah, see, legionaries replace them. They are no longer the unit. It's no longer an army of the elite and the lower class being separated into clearly identifiable units. Everyone's a legionary. It's just some are more elite than others. Really, I think other than the new model army, and it also kind of, it wasn't like a raised army when you need it. It was, I think, the world's first professional standing army. Hang on, let me just find it. Yeah. So I'll read that later. I think it was the world's first standing army, and other than the British New Model Army, I think it was one of the most significant military reforms. Fuck, I just poked myself in the eye. General Gaius Marius introduced radical reforms which changed how the Roman army was recruited and structured, and therefore how it fought in battle. The army's manipular organization was scrapped, with the cohort becoming the basic unit. A legion consisted of 10 cohorts of 480 men rather than 30 maniplades. Each cohort was divided into 6 centuries of 80 men, even though centuries should be 100. This was later raised to a nominal strength of 600, with each century having 100 men. Casualties meant this was rarely the case in practice. Marius also reformed the weaponry and fighting methods of the Roman army. Every man was equipped identically, with the spears and triarii disposed of to be replaced by shield, palum-style javelins, and the gladius. Interesting thing about the gladius is when they were fighting in I'm tempted to call it Hispaniola, but I think that might actually be in Mexico. When they were fighting over in Iberia, they actually adopted the sword used by the Hispanic, let's call it that, the Iberian armies. And that little short stabbing sword was... It really showed how the Romans had this ability to adapt under pressure. Well, not really under pressure, but I'm really bad at explaining things right now. It showed how the Romans were fantastic at adapting better ideas when they're in the middle of the Empire Republic. At the start, not so much. At the end, not so much. But you can really see why the Romans were really the superpower of their time. Also, the tactic they used where they formed the unified shield wall and then kind of flipped the swords out. That tactic, not presenting an opening, having a shield that covered the entire body, much like the Greek Spartans. Well, not Greek Spartans, the Greek hoplites, rather, famously used by the Spartans. They presented no visible part of the man to attack. The way they prepared, it wasn't just, we'll pull together a rabble of men and throw them at each other. And I think it's a real shame about how that kind of organization was lost in the Dark Ages. And look at, like, I was going to say Hastings, but that's a bad example. That was an extremely well-organised fight by William the Conqueror, or as he was known at the time, William the Bastard. Greatest name ever.
At your command.
I just realised something that I need to quickly change. No, I said quickly. Temple, because I want to Romanise these people. Because I just noticed that 49% foreign culture and 14% public order too. Let's see here. Oh, my lowest public order turn is going to be Macedonia. How bad are they? I need to get rid of something. I can't get rid of either of my food things, and I don't want to lose my manipular barracks. Basically, if I move the army out, shit's gonna go
We
really
hunger
bad.
for battle.
And as a matter of fact, I think I might actually just bump up the army a little bit to bump up the army a little.
I set aside my sword to speak to you, warrior to warrior. This is the way of the world for men.
Shut the fuck up, I'm talking. To bump up the army to reduce the chance of rebellion, or if there is a rebellion, to give me more of a base to operate with. Now I could fucking wipe them off the map with all of my units. Oh, I've traded with them. Mischief. Thanks,
My people are proud, as are yours. But pride does not stop a man.
I'll take a non-aggression pact with you. I'll probably break the non-aggression pact with your Drei just to prove I have a bigger dick. Minus 4% growth. Yes, I'm trying. Faction rises, the Nori. I believe, yeah. No, I think that they're actually setting people. Yeah, they're actually freeing these people and setting. them
Greetings,
in
friend.
states.
We will speak to... I am sure that your wares will find a home somewhere, but not with us. Your...
Look, if
I am
the
sure
world
you
was
have
set
many
in stone-
pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey. What? Such sweet... Your coins have your ugly-faced rulers on them. None of my people want them in their purses. Greetings! Speak plainly. I do not think our people want your trinkets. They like honest, manly stuff for the most part. You bless our meeting with this turn.
Yeah, I don't actually give a shit. Can't trade with Pergamon. Oh.
Be welcome here, and speak as you wish, without fear of consequence or... You would not sell much in our marketplaces. Our people are rather sophisticated and clever. Excellent. We accept. And I get...
I'm just trying to buy trade.
Welcome. I throw open the doors to you. I think trade a bad idea. We do not want... You would not sell much in our marketplaces. Our people are rather sophisticated and clever, you know. Excellent. We accept. And I give thanks to Athena.
I I think trade is probably one of the best things you can do.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. You bless.
Yeah, I think trade is one of the best things that you can have in this game, simply because it's just money. Like, trade and finances, I'll be getting about 2,000 Gs to trade. I can actually drop my tax rate down and make everyone a bit happier. I really wish I could have gone to gamma. You can't have it. Are you blocking a trade route by any chance? Yeah, see, look, Roman trade route on that. 897. 8,000. 2,000 there. And 400 there. Not the best. Yeah, that's pretty much. Armenium is the Roman trading center, which you would expect, given that it's a ship, right? Actually, I do want to check it. Can I get a better trading port? That's interesting. I'm considering getting rid of this shipwright to allow, because I already have this military wharf. You know what, yeah. Convert to a harbour. It might not give me the same number
Ready
of
for orders.
MacGuffins, but it'll certainly give me a much higher much more money with which to do
Fleet
stuff.
rip easy into port. It is an honor to serve Rome. Making for port.
Go. So.
Ready for battle.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely disappointed. I was extremely disappointed that I couldn't actually
We hunger for battle.
conquer the Apollinians, and then I had to go to war with Eudrei, because that made me an enemy that I didn't really want to have.
Commander.
Our enemies tremble at the thought of your might. Will you not give substance to their fears by making war?
You know what, I'll go to war with Carthage, but I won't take on that. I'll take on the low-hanging fruit of these islands. Now watch as this goes horribly wrong for everyone. Yeah, I know.
Ready for battle.
Random rain in the middle of the ocean.
Commander.
And in the middle of Greece. I mean, right now, I am fully confident that I could crush the Eudrei with what army I've got. I should try to keep regional powers regional. I don't think that I should let them become too big, because once they become big, I have to devote multiple armies to tying up their armies and to taking out their cities. And so now that you've had a couple of turns to think about how you're all pricks.
Greetings! Speak plainly and without idle purpose, and all will be well.
Take my 8
A sure thrust strikes home. I do not think our people want your trinkets. They like honest.
I think they're raiding. That's why. That's why my morale is so low. And of course, this fucking game doesn't give you a I've almost edged the Cornelia out. If I only had the money, I could assassinate. So my armies, I've got 3. So I need to build up a 4th as soon as possible. For that, I'm going to need money. I'm wondering why they're so radically low. I believe victory over rebels. Oh, you captured Thapsus. That's interesting. I might actually then take Carthage. Of course, you took my valued ally. War were declared. So I'm going to reinstate 4th Legion.
Ready for orders. Get to it, men. Are you ready to serve Rome? We hunger for battle. Attack! At your command. Commander. To your duties, men. It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome. Ready for orders.
I'll give it a couple more turns and see if I feel like attacking.
Commander.
Realist? Yeah, they're good.
Fleet reporting.
If you leave these for too long, they become slums.
We hunger for battle. Going aboard. Get the blockade. Forming a blockade.
I'm also going to take the 2nd Navy, and should they be able to reach the battlefield in time, they'll be able to help. I'm hopeful that Syracuse doesn't become a problem. Which is basically all I can say. While my screen rockets around the map. So I'm just going to do 3 videos this week. By the way, I'm really feeling pretty awful right now. It's only 9 o'clock, but I might make myself some lunch.
Commander.
There we go. There's the rebels.
The hungry dogs are.
Is best guide pack.
I have talked.
Good thing about non-aggression pact, if you're playing...
The storm has raged long enough, and now, at your you have proven a...
the great thing about non-aggression pacts, in my opinion, is that they build up friendships over time. Just want to check something out and see what my power in the Senate is looking like. Because I'm respected, I want to be... Honestly, I want to be peerless. Problem is, I can't kill these fuckers. Maybe that just tank my... There we go. I might not be able to rub out the junior and certainly not the other houses, but I can at the very least. At the very least, what I can do is keep the family weak.
Ready for orders.
I could recruit some mercenaries, but
Ready for battle.
so I'm not going to attack them just yet.
It is an honor to serve. Get the blockade set up.
Although now that I am at peace with these guys, it's going to be so much easier to fight. Carthage is literally that, most of Iberia, and those islands I pointed out. So I just lost a major opponent in this fight. I am concerned about these Celtics.
We hunger for battle.
And before I do anything, I want to see if I can buy myself a few generals. Cost me some money though. But that would have hit my... yeah. So that hit my influence pretty hard. And I'm now almost at the same level of control as the junior. But
For death
I would
and
certainly
honor.
have generals
On the move.
in my camp.
Leave none alive.
You're a 5-star general. And I don't give a shit if this transgression has diplomatic consequences. I will mess these pricks up. So one thing I did find rather interesting. The game has played out. I did make different choices, but I expected the same. The machine to do the same things as it did. So that does show a remarkable level of randomness in the game. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure my microphone doesn't actually look like it's recording too well. Well, my microphone gain should be good. It's about halfway. Oh, I love the look of this.
Ballista!
That's not said in an ironic fashion. Not really not said in an ironic fashion. This just looks fucking
Principes!
and waiting. Spear infantry ready. Where are ye?
By your command.
Levies!
Ballista! As you command! General!
I'm gonna do a stupid to say the least. I'm gonna bait them with my
Riders at the double! Of our might, they would run back to their hovels! Make ready!
So he's
General!
literally in the outer range of where my guys can fire. I love how the fast forward button is still so much slower than in the old Rome Total War game.
Riders, advance! Follow me!
Oh, actually,
Quickly now!
fuck.
At the double! Oblivious!
The AI in this game is somewhat stupid in battles. It'll flank you, it'll mess you up.
Ready
quite
and
nicely,
waiting. At
but
your command. By your command!
from what I've seen is that it won't use terrain to its advantage. Like, it would just blindly go over this hill. Right.
Principes!
Now I have no idea what's going on, so I'm going to send the general in again.
Levies!
I really should have a unit of scout cavalry, so I don't risk the most important person in the entire fucking army. No. Attack the targets. I tell you to attack. I heard at least one of those hit that ridge where the general is.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Riders at the double!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, this terrain does play to the advantage of my enemies. But at the same time, they have to get much closer to attack my men. So look, even if, let's just say for example, these guys, they'd be well within their range.
Ballista!
Look at that. Almost broken. Oh, gentle too.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Killing so many. Yes, of course you're losing the current definitely.
Loose! Ready! Rome is mother to us all! Now! Take aim! The enemy general is dead.
And which, let me say, that ended remarkably better than the last Look at that. Killed 6 times when I lost. I can guarantee most of those were to friendly fire. That is, in my opinion, the sheer power of the siege engine. It's like my usual army composition in is 10 units of line infantry, 4 units of cavalry, and 4 units of guns.
Is that all? At your command. Make haste, men. Advance.
3rd Legion, now gets an upgrade. Of course I'm going to get that one.
Ready for orders.
We can agree here, if the spirits will. Excellent, my people will feast.
There is little honor in sitting as a spectator. I ask in humility. Your acceptance here will bring much satisfaction.
I shouldn't have accepted that for that little money. I mean, I want to keep the military ally, but God fucking damn it, Lemuria. Hold on, I heard you like Lemuria.
At your command. To battle!
So I kind of pissed them off. Unfortunately, that was always going to happen. Okay, so.
We hunger for battle.
Could it
Ready for battle.
Honestly, I'm more concerned about keeping them in Pavatium. Although I'm also now no longer bound by my friendship with Liguria, and now I can easily attack them. Them being Medellin and Genoa.
Yes. Get the blockade set up. Your orders. None shall pass.
Okay, so you assholes now are happy as well. culture. I think that the difference in culture is what hamstrings me here.
Commander, to victory! Make haste, men. Destroy them!
I wonder if the image will change from the Hastati to sorry, to the Legion. Yeah, to the Legionnaire when we're
On the move!
when we get the Marian reforms going. Let's see what money I make on trade now. Not really significant.
Your orders? Forming a blockade! None shall pass! Your orders? Ready for orders. Retreat! Blockading!
Massive garrison army.
None shall pass! Fleet reporting. All hands to the oars. At your command.
We do want to send them to Epidamos. But I have an impression back of them and I'm already untrustworthy.
We hunger for battle.
No, I actually think that these guys yeah, I'm already
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please don't bother. Talk of.
I was already at war with this.
Ready
so
for
it's not
orders. Besieging the settlement. Commander.
Stop living, you hear me?
Stopping for now.
I don't like this. I was gonna say, either my game is crashed or they're doing something.
Ah! Ah!
Well, I think this is a very good place to end the video. Hope you all have a great day, evening,